So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 6 of the Inter Milan Beta Save here on Football Manager 2021. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and well, today 2 massive games in the context of our season. We take on second place Lazio in the league, and then we have that second leg of the first knockout round of the Champions League against Real Madrid. Yes, this is the biggest episode of our season so far. And well, I think we should talk transfers. The moral of this story is, I shouldn't be trusted with lots of money. I'll show you what I mean. So if we start with outs then, we've had another central midfielder leave us. Marcelo Brozovic is someone that I wasn't expecting to leave. I certainly wasn't looking to let him leave. But Real Madrid came in with an offer for him out of the blue. Considering he hasn't been playing that much, I wasn't too adverse to selling him. We negotiated an offer. We managed to get 27 million for Brozovic. Straight up, no instalments or anything. For a 28-year-old, I don't think that's too bad. So that gave us a fair bit of cash in the bank. I'll show you what I did. Also, just a quick one, Orestano left on loan. So firstly, we did sign the left back from last episode. Nuno Mendes has come in and he has been superb for us so far. 18-year-old Portuguese left back, signing from Sporting Lisbon. We had to pay his release fee of 41 million, which is a lot for an 18-year-old. But my word, has he been worth it? That potential ability of 5 stars as well. Physically already pretty beastly. His technicals and mentals are only going to get better. Certainly an investment. If this was a long-term save, I think this guy would be here for a long time to come. The second player we bought in was Isco on loan. This one, I think we did 2 deals on deadline day. Isco was the first. Again, someone that I wasn't necessarily aware of, but he was put on the transfer list by Real Madrid. We couldn't quite afford his fee at the time because this was after we signed Mendes. They wanted like 53 million for him, I think. But we've brought him in on loan with an optional future fee of that 53 million. So if he is very impressive for us and we have that money in the summer, then we could well look to bring Isco in. But he started life fairly well. He's been playing a little bit, rotating with Christian Eriksen. But certainly a good backup to have. A lot better than Orestano was. But yeah, really happy to have him in. It's the last one where I've sort of, I can't even look at the camera. Yeah, we bought in Jarrod Bowen. I panicked. I wanted a winger. I panicked. We signed him for 20 million. I mean, to be fair, he scored on his debut. But yes, Jarrod Bowen is playing it. Oh, what have I done? It's for the video. It's for the video. Just keep telling yourself it's for the video. Yeah, Jarrod Bowen. I mean, he was happy to be an emergency backup. I'm clutching at straws here. Right, let's have a look what's gone on since we were last together. And we finally lost our first league game of the season. It's been a bit of a mixed time, as you can see. So in that last episode, we finished with a home win to Bologna. We then lost in the Italian Cup quarter-final to Roma in extra time. We were 2-0 up in this game, and we bottled it and lost 3-2. It was a rotated side, but again, one that was fairly strong, so I was quite disappointed that we bottled that. We then beat Cagliari at home 1-0, thanks to that Jarrod Bowen debut goal. It wasn't the most convincing of performances, but we got the win nevertheless. We then beat Spezia 3-0 in the league. Isco grabbing a goal on his debut, I think, as well as Lukaku grabbing a double. We then lost the first leg of that Champions League first knockout round tie against Real Madrid. And this was a pretty good game, all things considered. Remember, 2 away goals is what's important here. We did take the lead from Lukaku. Jovic then grabbed them an equaliser on the hour. And then they scored 2 goals late on as we were trying to sort of push to get an equaliser. They scored 2 goals late on. Thankfully for us, to keep us in the tie somewhat, Mahrez did score a 94th minute goal. So yes, we are losing, but 2 away goals. We would only need to win the second leg 1-0 and we'd be through. So work to be done in this episode for sure. We then lost our first league game of the season, 2-0 away at Atalanta. This was a really disappointing performance, but one that I can't have any complaints over. We were poor. Atalanta was certainly much better than us. And that's our first league defeat of the season. So since the last episode, things have started to slip a little bit. We then returned to winning ways with a 2-0 win over Udinese. Lukaku again at the double. And then most recently a 3-0 win at home to Crotone. Lukaku at the double with Perisic coming on and grabbing a goal as well. So this is how Serie A stands. We are 9 points clear of Lazio. If we beat them today, we will go 12 clear. And you'd have to think the league will certainly be ours. Ronaldo's still banging in the goals. He's at 36 goals now this season. Absolute madness from this man. And that will be the aim today, to go 12 points clear over Lazio, but it's certainly not going to be an easy game. And then, of course, we finish the episode with that second leg against Real Madrid. So without any further ado, let's get involved. Click the wrong button, and there we go. So we will be going positive away at Lazio. I don't see much point in trying to change the way we've been playing when it's been doing us so well. So this is the team. Handanovic is going to be in goal as ever. Hakimi and Aaron Martin coming in at left back. I think Mendes either picked up a knock or maybe just just rotated Aaron Martin in. I can't really remember. It's been a couple of days since I played this save, to be honest. De Vrij and Kolarov in centre back. Skriniar has been carrying a bit of a knock, and Kolarov has played the past few games and has played alright. Recovered from that performance against Juventus, so we're trusting him today. In midfield, we've got Arturo Vidal and Stefano Sensi. Barella has sort of just gone off the boil a bit recently, so just thought I'd freshen things up and bring in Arturo Vidal. Jared Bowen is going to start on the right-hand side. Again, Mara has just gone off the boil a little bit recently. Isco is going to be in the number 10 role. Perisic on the left-hand side. And Lukaku up top. 27 goals for the season now for Lukaku. Martinez has played a few games recently. He still hasn't scored for us yet, though. Hopefully, in the back end of the season, that will change. But for now, let's get into the game. So here we go then. Start of the game. And, well, this is going to be a tense one, you feel. Lazio, a very good side, have a number of good players. As we know from the series on the last iteration of the game, well, I don't think much has changed in their squad. Lukaku comes forward here, has a striker goal, but it's poor. But yeah, they've still got plenty of their big players. Immobile, Milinkovic, Savic is still there, Correa as well. So they're second for a reason. As long as we avoid defeat today, you feel that would be good enough. Still maintain that 9-point gap over them. Isco's picked up a knock, so that's an easy change to make. We can bring on Eriksen. Don't want to risk Isco. Don't want to risk Isco any further injury. Well, only one highlight completely in that first half. Gonna pump fists and go with the media team talk again. But yeah, hopefully we can conjure something up in the second half. And well, we may be able to do it early doors. Martin with the throw finds Eriksen in the area. Finds Hakimi, the shot is blocked, and Jared Bowen has grabbed his second goal for Inter Milan. Inspirational signing, I think it's all fair to say. Oh, I forgot to turn replays on. Jared's been done out of a worthy three-dimensional replay there, and we're in again here. I can't even get rid of the screen. Lukaku is offside. We'll watch that goal again. I'm sure it was an absolute beauty. Jared Bowen is the difference maker. Inspirational business. Kolarov with the corner. Lukaku in at the near post, and we've taken a 2-goal lead at Lazio. 28 goals for the season for Lukaku. Well, we'll get to see this one in 3 dimensions. Kolarov. We've done that so many occasions this season. Found Lukaku at the near post from a corner, and he's scored. The man is an absolute beast from set pieces. An absolute beast of a goal scorer. I feel so bad for Lautaro Martinez. We come forward again here. Sensi has the ball, finds Eriksen. He's forced backwards, but we work it well. Aaron Martin finds Sensi again. Back to Martin. Perisic. He's had a quiet game as Perisic. We haven't seen much from him. Just keeping the ball nicely, keeping it away from Lazio. Lovely crossfield ball. And Bowen is going to get in behind here. And well, he may well have been taken out by Wesley Hurt. Hurt. No idea. I'm guessing Hote if it's H. Pronunciation isn't my strong point. And well, when you've got a silly name like that, who's it going to be? It is a penalty, so we have the opportunity to take a 3-0 lead. Lukaku going to be the man to step up. Romelu, saved by Strakosha. That's not going to do Lukaku's confidence any good. But the highlight continues. Kolarov from the corner. Looks for Lukaku at the near post. But it's headed away. And Perisic gets it back in, and Lukaku again. 3 bites of the cherry in quick succession. And it's an onslaught from us in the second half. Lukaku again, just over. He's certainly looking to make amends for that penalty miss, isn't he? But with less than 10 minutes to go, I think it's safe to say I'm going to hold my words for now. Sensi clears. Felipe, long ball forward, but Handanovic will collect. I was going to say, I think this game is wrapped up. But on FM, you could never be too sure. And Perisic has knocked one forward for Lukaku. It's a lovely recovery tackle from Radu. But we win the ball back, and Jared Bowen could be... just about cuts it out. In terms of other transfer business as well, we have been looking at signing Donnarumma as Correa is in here. Shot saved. Straight at Handanovic. I have been looking at signing Donnarumma. I did offer him a contract, but he rejected it. For whatever reason, the offer wasn't good enough. And now he's saying that he's going to see out his options. He's going to wait before doing anything. He's going to weigh up his options. So I am trying to sign Donnarumma from the arch rivals, but it may take a little while. But we win the game 2-0. Very happy with that result. We were absolutely dominant in that game. But we move on. Hopefully we can take confidence from this performance into the Real Madrid game. Isco only out for a couple of days, which is good. But yeah, quick turnaround, and I will see you for Madrid. Okay, a few changes have had to be made for the Real Madrid game. Unfortunately, Jared Bowen is not registered for the Champions League. We can only register 3 new players from the group stages to this stage. And we brought in Mahrez, Isco and Nuno Mendes, which meant Bowen had to miss out, unfortunately. And Vidal has picked up an injury as well. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. So the team looks like this then. The back 5 remains the same. Handanovic, Hakimi, De Vrij, Kolarov, Martin. Barella comes into the midfield instead of Vidal. So we've moved those 2 around. Barella much more accomplished as a box-to-box. Mahrez in on the right-hand side. Eriksen in at number 10 as well, ahead of Isco, who is actually eligible to play against his parent club, which is interesting. Perisic on the left and Lukaku up top. So this is it. It all comes down to this. The Real Madrid side looking fairly strong. Di Maria, I noticed, back at Real Madrid. Odegaard as well. Seems to be a revelation on this year's game. I'm going to say to the boys, I want you to pick up where you left off last time. And the game is underway. Those 2 away goals could be massive. And we start the game here. And De Vrij has hit the bar from a corner inside 2 minutes. Come on, boys. What an electrifying start that was. If only it had gone in. But it's good signs so far. Hopefully we can keep Madrid quiet. They were fairly poor until they scored their first goal. They really offered very little in the first hour of the game before Jovic grabbed an equaliser for them. But I doubt Zidane will let his boys be that passive this time round. And they're coming forward here, holding possession nicely. Marcelo on the left-hand side. He was brilliant in the first leg. Marcelo was such a problem for us down that left-hand side. Okay, Handanovic has played that well. I was worried there for a second. Perisic carries the ball through the middle. Finds a lovely ball out towards Mahrez. He scored in the first leg. And, well, the less said about that shot, the better, I think. Pick up the ball again. Hazard in the middle of midfield. Goes a long way. It's being tracked by Sensi. Is that Sensi? He's run a long way as Hazard. Who is Eriksen? To be fair, that doesn't surprise me. Eriksen, not known for his defensive work, it must be said. But they're holding on to possession nicely here, Real Madrid. They're kind of making it frustrating for us. Maybe, hopefully, with our game plan, we can press them enough to force them into mistakes. Although, with a side as good as this, that's not going to be as easy as perhaps some of the sides we face in Serie A. Cruz in the middle of midfield, such an accomplished player. Love Toni Kroos. It's a lovely ball through to Di Maria, and Handanovic makes the save. It could be a close game, this one. 1-0 may be the scoreline come the end of the game to send us through. You never know, but we get the corner away. And so far, it looks like it's going to be Real Madrid that make the breakthrough in this game. Cruz with the free kick floats in. Eder Militao is there and heads just over. You feel like it could only be a matter of time until Real Madrid make the breakthrough. I'm going to encourage the boys. In front of our own fans, we should be looking to assert ourselves. And well, again, quickly into the second half, it's Real Madrid who come forward. Odegaard with the free kick, and Handanovic has to turn it over. I'm trying to rack my brains to think what I could do tactically to make us assert ourselves. Lost my voice for a minute there. There we go. That's better. Bayern leading Liverpool currently. Some big results in the Champions League already so far. City absolutely demolished Barcelona to make it through to the next round. And PSG demolished Dortmund to make it through as well. Sanchez is going to come on for Perisic, who's offered very little. But again, another highlight, and it looks like it could go the way of Real Madrid. Just knocking it about the back. Play it up to Hazard. Casemiro. Kroos. Whenever I say Casemiro's name now, I always think of Derek Ray from FIFA. Because, I mean, all commentators have got their own way of saying things. But Derek Ray's pronunciations of some names is absolutely fantastic. And the way he says Casemiro, if you haven't heard it, by all means, try and find it. It is superb. Mahrez gets there. Sensi, Ericsson. Come on, boys. Oh, we played lovely. Oh, if only that could have found Lukaku instead of Mahrez. It does find Lukaku, and he's in behind. And Romelu Lukaku, just past the hour, gives us the goal that we need. It's 29th of the season. If ever there was a man to rescue us, you wanted it to be him. I wanted the first ball to go through. And well, Sanchez and Barella have worked that superbly to carve the chance. Lukaku emphatically smashes that home. And we take the lead. Do we sit on it? Do we go for more? It's tough to say at this point. Okay, we made a couple of changes heading into the last couple of minutes. We brought on Darmian and Isco. But well, nothing has happened since we've scored the goal. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Come on, boys. Di Maria. Darmian makes the tackle. Finds Hakimi. Mahrez. Can we grab this? Can we grab a second? Put the confirmation on us. Oh. Lukaku forces a wonderful save from Courtois. Kolarov, corner in. He maintains possession though. Kolarov keeps the ball in. Mahrez finds Sanchez. Come on, boys, rubber stamp it. And he gets tackled by Carvajal. But that is, come on, boys. Come on. Get in there. Come on. We go through on away goals. It's not pretty, but we will certainly take it. We've seen off Real Madrid. Well, I don't know when the draw for the next round is. Say to the boys, done brilliantly to salvage that. And well, just having a look at the first knockout round, the draw I don't think is going to be done until probably next week. So we'll find out in the next episode who we will face. But if we have a look, Bayern make it through ahead of Liverpool. As we said, City smashed Barcelona to make it through. We beat Real Madrid. As you see, PSG absolutely battered Dortmund. Atalanta lead Porto. United lead Benfica. Atleti 4-0 against Chelsea. And Mönchengladbach 1-0 against Zebra. With that away, I keep saying Zebra is Juventus. With that away goal and at home, could make it through. You have to say, if results stay this way, you'd either want Mönchengladbach or Atalanta probably. I think we'd be able to play Atalanta in the next round. That will be the quarterfinals, I believe, of the Champions League. Yeah, I think it would be. So, Champions League quarterfinalists. Who knows what could happen? But I think in terms of the next episode, I will see what happens with the Champions League draw. It will probably... it's around there. I think what we will do then, we will come back for the Champions League. We'll do both ties of the Champions League quarter-final. And that will be the next episode. So it will be a surprise to see who we get for you and for me. But I certainly look forward to it. And I hope you guys do. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one.